Hello and welcome everybody to the last series of the day for Group C of the Battle of Central Europe Season 3, brought to you by eBattle, Steel Series, Vinotech, Hitbox, esportsbets.com, as well as dailydota2.com. I'm not too sure how much involvement the last two have, but at least they're providing extra coverage for this tournament, so coolio to those two as well. But this is going to be the two-game series between Virtus.pro and BUHLO Roulette. I, of course, am Coucher from HeflaTV, the English coverage for you for this entire tournament. We have two simultaneous channels running for the group stages because there are a crap ton of games. 3 best of 2 series on 2 different channels every single day. 2 days for each group, so all in all 8 days for the group stage. Plus maybe tiebreakers if need be as well later on the 9th day. I do believe Group B needs double tiebreakers to see who gets in first, who's going to be second, and who's going to be third, and who's going to be fourth. So 2 different tiebreakers. So even with double best of 2 series between each team, still you can just end up as a draw. But here we have Virtus.pro. They are 3-1 so far in the group, as is BUHLO. Virtus.pro, they tied with Dragon Slayers, 1-2-0 versus Moscow 5. BUHLO, they tied with Moscow 5 and won 2-0 versus Druk. So we'll see. Should be a pretty interesting game, to be honest. But looking at the draft, Tidehunter together with a Necrophos ban by BUHLO, Razor and the Death Prophet taken up by Virtus.pro, and the Necrophos ban, you might think like, what? Is it really second ban worthy? Against Virtus.pro it actually might be, because they kind of like that hero. They will pick it up if given just enough chance, but BUHLO, of course, they get their hands on the Brewmaster, the first Brewmaster of the day they get to cast, maybe even across 2-3 days, just a hero that almost always gets banned. But Virtus.pro get their hands on the Ogre, maybe a Vengeful Spirit as well now, maybe Skyr of Mage. Vengeful Spirit all in all is strong, but just having a Vengeful Spirit and the Ogre matchup with the Bloodlust, the end result could be just so devastating, or so damn strong in a sense. But no, it's a Doombringer instead, and yes, it can counter a Brewmaster of course, but Doombringer, he can also shut down whatever hero BUHLO wants to go for next. But Skyr of Mage, BUHLO's own pick, just a solid support hero. Lich though banned out now. No Lich dual off lanes, which are pretty annoying to deal with, or maybe even Lich dual mid lane for example, for that matter. But looks like not anything, just no such thing will come out. Now Virtus.pro's turn to ban. Do they ban out the Vengeful Spirit main? Or I guess Witch Doctor would be pretty good. Voodoo Restoration against the ultimate Doom is so strong. Just today we already saw how Voodoo Restoration can save people from getting doomed. Or well, you don't save people from getting doomed, but you save people from dying to doom. But now, Viper the second pick. Legion Commander was also banned by Virtus.pro. And Legion Commander is a hero that might just put a huge dent in your plans. If he gets a good enough start, that hero can completely take over the game. I mean, just once you get the early Blade Mail, after the blink of course, you just blink in everywhere, duel people, especially if it should be together with a Skyr of Mage, and you just kill, get extra damage. You don't need items. Who needs items when you have dual damage? I don't think that would be BUHLO in that case, but not to be. And now Virtus.pro, their 4th ban about to come out as well. What could it be? I guess they're gonna target some form of core if they already took out Legion. You can ban out something like a Centaur, I guess. BUHLO. They are missing an offlaner, but now banning out an Elder Titan instead. And I can't say for sure if we've had Elder Titans every single game today, but we have for sure had them in quite a lot of our games. So no Elder Titan this time around as well. It's already seeing something different already, and it's nice. It definitely is. But Virtus.pro, 3rd pick. So they go for the support. Do they go for that Witch Doctor for themselves? Paralyzing Cask is pretty good against Brewmaster, just keeps on bouncing between the Brewlings. And even if it does split up perfectly and makes it so that it doesn't keep on bouncing, you're still gonna have the advantage, because that way the Brewlings won't do its intended purpose, which is of course to focus fire people, or just throw up one in the air with the Storm Panda and go with the Fire and Storm Panda for another one. But if they just have to focus on spreading out, they're not going to do such things. So wouldn't have been a bad hero, but they go for a Mirana instead. I mean, it's a strong hero, and Virtus.pro, they're just mixing things up a little bit. I'm not too sure whether it's gonna be core Mirana at the moment or support, but whichever one, it can be strong. I'm I hope it's a support kind of, because core Mirana is most of the time just lackluster, just doesn't have enough to pump out. Not something explosive like a Phantom Assassin just comes in, wham, crit, you're dead. Of course, does have quite a diverse skill set to offer to your team. But Ogre Magi, Fire Blast isn't the best of setups for the arrow, but some people, some Miranas even just go like solo roam, set up the arrows, get the kills, 5-second arrow mid lane early, easy kills. BUHLO taking quite some time as well now with their own third pick. They could easily still go for the Witch Doctor, as I mentioned, Voodoo Restoration would be good for them. And Paralyzing Cast all in all is a pretty solid stun. Are they, though, pondering on... well, Slardar, we saw one today, unfortunately didn't work out. That's not to say that a Slardar would be completely out of the question still. I mean, it's nice against Invis, but is it nice enough? I guess you can go for Faceless Void if you want to. If you're in the Chronosphere, it reveals Invis as well, so Moonlight Shadows might not be that scary of a thing to go up against. And not only that, just Mystic Flare, Faceless Void combination, or Mystic Flare, Chronosphere combination, Scarlet Mage, Faceless Void combination. Yes, that's how it goes. But 40 seconds remaining. Hopefully nobody's disconnected. If it goes down to like 15 seconds, I'm gonna check. Before that, I'm gonna just keep my nerve. Although, I'm really afraid that somebody is disconnected already. I totally want to check, man. Oh god, why did I even think about it? Okay, no, never mind. Everybody's in. I checked it that earlier, but IO is the pick for them. So far, no IO combination, but with the fourth pick, they're probably going to pick up maybe even a Tiny. Because you can Doom a Tiny, but Doom once you, or Tiny, once you have a Raganim Scepter, you're still going to output so much damage. So Dooming Tiny isn't the best just course of action, usually. Especially if the IO is still there. So you need to kill the IO and then maybe Doom Tiny, or just Doom the Brewmaster if you can before the Primal Split, that is, of course. Or maybe even Doom IO. In some cases, it would be just perfectly acceptable for you to Doom IO. And now, come on, Virtus Pro, fourth pick. Fourth pick might indicate whether this Mirana is going to be support or not. But in any case, I do believe they still need a mid laner as well. I mean, Doombringer most likely will play the offlane role, I would think, for Virtus Pro. And yeah, that's the Ancient Apparition, so looks like a core Mirana, unless we're gonna see an Ancient Apparition mid lane. I would love to see Ancient Apparition mid, or Ancient Apparition in any form of core role, same for the Ogre Magi. But I'm happy enough to have Ogre Magi just being a frequent pick these days as a support. Just awesome hero to watch. BUHLO did go for the Phantom Assassin though. They did have great success with that hero in a game versus Draktraper, the Dragon Slayers. Still don't know how to pronounce it, but Phantom Assassin, well, I guess Ice Blast might be a little bit annoying, but if you don't have any following magic damage, although he might have to go for a BKB. He's dealing with a Mirana, Ancient Apparition, and Ogre so far already. Even the level death from Doombringer can be quite annoying. Now the Virtus Pro, banning out the Batrider, they don't want to have that initiation. Just Batrider comes in from anywhere with the lasso. That's gonna buy enough time for the relocate to come in as well, and suddenly that hero who got lassoed is just 100% dead. Even if he's a tanky hero, Phantom Assassin can still burst through him. As BUHLO's last ban, what? Do they ban out something like a Puck now? Virtus Pro, I think Puck would be a pretty nice hero. Extra silence against the Brewmaster. Just an elusive hero by itself. Scarlet Mage would be a little bit annoying with the Ancient Seal, yes. But the Dream Coil could be the setup for the Ice Blast as well as... No, whoa. Are they expecting a mid lane Mirana or mid lane Ancient Apparition? In fact, well, they might be, I don't know, banning out a Spectre here. I mean, Spectre, yes, is an annoying hero. Pretty tanky as well, and just can split push, then join the fights with the Haunt. But whoa, I guess you can just Ice Blast Haunt kill somebody. That may be like one of the reasonings. What was the real idea behind the Spectre ban here? Maybe I'm just missing something. I guess just disabling Brewmaster's Blink. I don't know. I mean, if he did get Radiance, IO would just suffer a lot of damage just from the Haunt, of course. He might suffer a lot of damage from the Haunt anyway, or would have suffered even without the Radiance. But they just take it out, just, I guess better be on the safe side. And Virtus Pro now, 40 seconds left in their reserve time. Of course, it's the last pick as well, so you might as well use all the time up wisely. Because winning this series, if you manage to win 2-0, you're gonna kind of solidify your first place position in the group. Of course, it may just go horribly south tomorrow for day 2 of Group C. But at least you would be on top for a little while and definitely giving some confidence. But they go for a Zeus now. So Ice Blast into the Zeus ultimate. The Thunder God's Wrath can be extremely strong as well. And having magic damage is one of the better ways to deal with Phantom Assassin. Although the problem is now, how do they break high ground? At least BUHLO, they don't have almost any kind of just counter push themselves. Phantom Assassin, he has to go in close or just Stifling Dagger, one creep at a time. IO Spirits, not really the fastest way either. Skyriff Mage can just Arcane Bolt one at a time. Brewmaster, he can blink in and Thunderclap, but that's about it. And now they go for the Centaur, so that's gonna be their offlaner. And they themselves don't really have the greatest push either, but they do have stronger heroes in the late game. Although having said that, a Zeus can be deceptively strong even in the late game. You think like, oh, he's the mid game, like early game master when he burst everybody down with his magic nuke. Even in the late game, the burst is real. And Phantom Assassin, he might just find a hard time dealing with that magic burst that Virtus Pro has as a whole. Just because, man, even if you go for a BKB early on, but you don't manage to win the game at a certain point, BKB is going to be down to 5 seconds. And once it's down to 5 seconds, you're just going to die straight after BKB ends, pretty much. Ice Blast is going to be there. Thunder God's Wrath, Lightning Bolts flying, Starstorm from Mirana. So I'd like to say I rather like Virtus Pro's lineup. I would have just wished to see maybe an actual stronger core instead of the Mirana, but I think looking at their lineup, it might feel weaker than it in reality is. But to introduce the lineups, as I'm hoping for no pauses, whatever the best of 2 means, basic. Well, Zeus disconnects. They're not pausing yet, so maybe it's gonna. Oh no! Why? Oh why? Oh why? I don't know. Maybe they're watching at this. Do they even see this? I'm not too sure if you're in the game yourself if you see this. But I'm having it up as a series anyway. It's a best of 2. There is no such form for this, but I don't know. Russian, man. Russians. But I'm going to introduce the lineups anyway, so lower than, underscore, bigger than is playing the Phantom Assassin, leaving Arseek on the IO with Seema the Slayer playing the 3rd Skyriff Mage I have seen him play in a row. No one on the Brewmaster, and the last one will be Afterlife on the Centaur. But for Virtus Pro, Yol playing the Ogre Magi, leaving Seedoy on the Doombringer, BZZ on the Mirana, and the last 2 will be Jotun on the Ancient Apparition and God on the Zeus. That is so fitting, it's not even funny. God is playing, well, we'll see how angry he is. Considering they are 3-1, he shouldn't be all that angry to be honest, but the Thunder God's Wrath, you cannot run from gods, or whatever it says, I don't even know. How can I not remember? You cannot run from Zeus, you cannot I don't know. How can I not remember that certain thing? But VP, are they going for an aggressive triangle? Because at the moment it sure looks like it. BCC is already damaging IO, gives away a ward. I mean, he had to have vision from somewhere. BUHLO, they don't know exactly from where. And do they go switch up their own lanes now, seeing a Mirana there? Yol, he's around as well. So they see 2 heroes being on the bottom side of the map at least. It should be enough of a tell. And yeah, I think they're gonna go aggressive triangle now. IO, otherwise, wouldn't be the greatest. Phantom Assassin, as strong as he is in general, early on, he's not playing, or he cannot do all that much. I mean, Stifling Dagger is good, but it needs more levels. Afterlife now gonna get tethered up. Tether broken immediately. There's the Fire Blast arrow. Oh, it's not gonna land. Nice dodge. Afterlife even finds a regen rune now. Gets most of the mana back that he used for the Hooftomb. Now, concussive shot onto Yol as well. Needed to use it a little bit earlier. Shot him. He's gonna arrive. Too bad the arrow missed, and there's the tether movement speed to make them run away. They should be fine. Yol might get another Fire Blast. BZZ arrow. This time it lands. It might be enough. Chilling Touch is used. And that's first blood for BZZ. Took them a little bit longer. Had to use a little bit more mana. But they got it in the end. They are out of clarities completely now. But BZZ getting the first blood on himself means that he's gonna have that Ring of Passage straight away. G in the mid lane. Taking a lot of harassment from no one. But no one went one step too far, so took at least 2 tower right clicks as well. God keeps on farming. There's the Fire Blast onto Brewmaster, and that's gonna be yet another kill. The last Arc Lightning God gets the kill for himself. And what a start indeed already for Virtus Pro, although there's gonna be Seema the Slayer on the Skyrift Mage coming in from behind. Has concussive shot, but y'all, he's gonna scout things out. I think he's gonna see, yeah, he sees Seema, so Seema cannot get a surprise jump anymore. And now, how is this Doombringer faring? Level 2.5. Got a pretty nice creep to eat, to be honest, has the Unholy Aura. So has the nice health regeneration from that. Oh yeah, you can't run from heaven, man. Oh. Thank you, baby Jesus, man. Thank you, Father. Father? Is it like Father? But Afterlife, dropping so damn low. A few more right clicks, and once again the Centaur goes down. Chilling Touch, OP. Didn't even need arrow, no nothing. Cold Feet didn't proc, but some additional damage provided from that. Yes, I am Estonian, man. Chat knows so much about me. Chat knows so much. You guys are nice. Oh, they're gonna go and see though. The slow from his Stifling Dagger level 1 might not be enough, although there's the concussive shot as well. Tether slow. Oh, Scorched Earth proves to be a little bit too much. Maybe another Stifling Dagger. Oh, the cooldown too long. But there's Yol coming in with the Fire Blast. No Ignite. He doesn't have enough mana for it. But the Shockwave, the Hadouken. Seedoy gets the kill. Are they gonna chase down Phantom Assassin as well? I think they even might get it. Another Fire Blast will come out. Oh, never mind. He got the Phantom Strike off. I think had he ignited immediately when he got enough mana for it, they would have gotten it. Now see that he's the one on the run. Stifling Dagger coming off cooldown. I think it's far enough, y'all. He's going to get slowed down, but there's the Fire Blast. Now, once again, lacking the mana for Ignite. Bottom lane. Brewmaster drops low once again. Lightning Bolt, level 2. Is he going to get in range? He has boots of speed. He might even get no one here. The Courier is coming. There's the Lightning Bolt and the last Arc Lightning. He somehow got in range for it. So another kill. God gets it. Bottle not even delivered, so it's just gonna wait for him there. 6-0. We're not even 3 minutes in, y'all. They're gonna go on y'all at least, so they think they're gonna get the Ogre matchup. They need to get the Tether slow though. Arcane Bolts are coming, another Stifling Dagger. It's level 2, so they're gonna get the kill. There's the Tether slow finally. So y'all goes down. They dive pretty far for it. Arseek, he's TPing back all the way home. But 6-1 minutes. It's hardly better than 6-0, but at least it's something. Bottom lane, 12-6 on PCC. Centaur, he has 2-0. At least he's getting some form of levels. But of course, Seedoy getting a little bit more. 5-0 plus, he has the Devour. Has even gone for 2 points into Scorched Earth. Just to have that little bit of extra survivability. And the lower cooldown, of course, doesn't hurt either. Now mid lane, God, he's Bottle Crowing. Has the boots. Can almost mix up Arcane Boots if those are the boots he even wants to go for. But level 3 Lightning Bolt is going to do so much, and I think Arcane Boots would be the best option. Just send the Courier to the side shop now. Come on. Or to the secret shop. Maybe on its way back. I don't know. Not too sure if he wants to go for it. Can you buy it from this side? Oh, he's going to eat 1 tree and almost be close enough. Yeah, he's close enough. So if you eat the tree, you can get close enough. Otherwise, I don't think you can. But the Arcane Boots. Now even bottles up a Bounty Rune as well. Not a massive rune, but haste on no one. With the haste and actually Io backing him up, they might be able to kill off God here. God though has the ultimate already, only 4 minutes in. What? How the hell? Well, I know how the hell. There's the Thunder God's Wrath coming out for the Vision. They're going top lane. He already killed off the Phantom Assassin with this. Seema drops a little bit low as well. Just excellent stuff coming out from Virtus Pro. Beautiful to see that they had just a perfect plan with their lineup in mind. They're not doing like too many unnecessary things at all. So I'll make it 1-7. Not quite Brazilian style 7-0, but now there's gonna be the slow one Seedoy. Concussive shot as well as the Stifling Dagger. Y'all, can he help out at all? Come on, throw out Ignite at least. Would have caught anybody. No, he goes for the one Fire Blast. Another Stifling Dagger and Seedoy. He's gonna lose his life now. No escape. He can delay it out. That's all he can do. I think Ignite would have been a lot better here. Done more damage as well, and they're gonna go for Yol as well. The tri-lane proves to be pretty damn strong. Stifling Dagger, it's level 2, still not level 3, but it is plenty to go for the kills. If only Yol had a Magic Stick right about now. Carry Magic Sticks, people. Magic Sticks, best item. Would have been easy kill onto the Io here. No one even came in just in case on the Brewmaster. In the meantime, after left, drop slow. Oh, low range arrow, but PCC one more right click. Just as the Hoofstorm comes out. PCC has plenty of tangles, so he doesn't care. Tier 1 already down 5.5 minutes in. So mission accomplished on the bottom side. Top lane is struggling a little bit. Maybe God should have... Well, he has a TP now. But if he had it earlier, could have just TP top lane and completely cleaned up everything. So at least Phantom Assassin is having a decent time. 22 last hits. Not the craziest amount, but they're getting the kills. 1, 1, and 2 on him. So that's making up for something. No one. What rune is he gonna get? Regen? No. Bounty rune for him this time around. Double damage on the bottom side. Is God even gonna go for it, y'all? He wants to safeguard it, I think. Mid lane. Oh, God. There's the concussion shot. God, you should have kept on running. He's going for a TP out. Nice Fire Blast onto no one. Making sure that there is no primal split boulder toss combination. And there's the Thunder Guards FC. They get the kill. He's not even level 6. Going for a TP out from Ayo. Ran away just from the tower range to go for it. And nicely done. They get the kill on Phantom Assassin. God escapes as well. Just barely. Had the Ogre not been there with the Fire Blast, I think it would have been enough for the boulder toss to land of the primal split. So God up to another 1000 gold already. Getting crazy farm bottom lane. Oh, Yol comes in with the double damage rune. There's the Fire Blast. Arrow to follow as well. Not gonna get dodged. Easy kills. Arrow is level 4, maxed out. Starstorm even used just for safe measure. And now Phantom Assassin, he comes in. Does he want the taste of this as well? BCC is a little bit low on health and might pay the price. Bottle coming out. Or it's somebody else's bottle. But there's the stun on the Phantom Assassin. Arrow to follow as well. They need the Starstorm, the blur. Even if it's only level 1, it's dodging so much. There's the Starstorm. They get the kill. Seema cannot even snipe the courier. Was the haste used on it? Nope, just a little bit too fast. Mid lane God running away from Brewmaster, but he's gonna escape. Brewmaster needs to get close enough for a Thunderclap and then Primal Split. The last Lightning Bolt didn't connect, but the arc lighting as well as just the static field doing so much. As top lane, they doom up the IO. They're gonna get the kill. He's gonna burn down to the Orb of Venom and the Doom itself. So 3 to 12. VP are already quadrupling the kills of BUHLO. Looking at the net worth, 4.9 on the Mirana, 5, 0, and 1. Of course, if he dies, he's gonna give away so much. And speaking of dying shot, I'm gonna get slowed down. He's going for the TP out. Will the Hoofstomp be in time? Yes, it will. That was a really long TP. It felt like it, at least felt like it took ages. Sidoi sees no one. No one. Gonna get another bounty rune. Bottom lane, it's illusion. Not a big deal. BC is just gonna go and bottle it up. And oh no, they caught Sidoi as well. Sidoi, where were you running, man? Another stifling there, and he's gonna go down. There's the crit as well from Phantom Assassin, even a double crit. Whoa. Well, they used the Primal Split, so that's not too bad for Virtus Pro in the end, if the Primal Split is also on cooldown. I'm not too sure if they saw it, though, so they might not even know it. If they do, though, they can play a little bit more aggressive with that knowledge. But 5 to 12 now. BUHLO gets some two nice kills. Susto, is he going for a blink maybe, or is it just... Wow, God, does he have his ultimate? Yes, he does. He pops the ultimate as well. I think one lightning bolt would have been enough, but better safe than sorry. Also scout out the location of the others, just to be on the safe side. So another kill onto the Phantom Assassin. God, getting more farm, but is it the blink dagger, or is it just maybe 4 staff, maybe straight off Veil of Discord? You have quite a lot of magical damage overall, and in the meantime, PCC, he already took down a tier 2 as well. It's only 9 minutes in, and he's been mostly solo in this lane. Center Warrunner trying to get his level 6 from this. They are losing a lot of health on the tower already. As God did go for the blink dagger, so just wants to be mobile, wants to be blowing people up left and right. PCC, although he has a lot of farm and everything, he still has to be a little bit wary against Skyref Mage, because the silence can't prevent him from blinking away, and he's still in the trees. He's hiding, he's eating his way through. The last tango's used. Can he go for the arrow? If he knows where Io is, Io going for the TP out, so he's going to succeed. He's going to the top lane. They want to defend this tower, which is almost down to half HP. Sidoi, he has his ultimate ready, but he needs to... Io doesn't have... he's going to have relocate now. I'm not sure if VP saw his level 6 or not. Shot him in the meantime, push it out mid lane, or tries to at least, has Tranquil Boots. But they're of course disabled if you attack. Brewmaster gets his blink dagger as well. A pretty good timing, 10 minutes in with a bottle. As well as magic stick on top of that. PCC, 2.4k go. What's he even gonna go for? Is it just Yasha into Manta style? Oh, there's the blink thunderclap. Relocate coming in as well. Yol gets silenced up, trying to TP out. And is he gonna succeed? Yes, he gets out. Jotum does go down to Phantom Assassin, but he drops pretty low himself. Oh, the arrow does get Io, and now PCC comes in. Another right click. Not gonna be enough for Phantom Assassin and PCC. Moonlight Shadows, no detection carried. Can they keep on going, God? Takes some damage because there was a sentry in the mid lane at least. But BCC does make it out. He had an illusion, not illusion, invis rune as well. Does finish up Drums, Brewmaster. He has his ultimate. Arrow will land. Blink in, Lightning Bolt, Thunder God's Wrath, and it's enough. Just barely. The Starstorm ticked down just as he tried to go for the ultimate. So another kill for them. Thunder God's Wrath once again successfully used. And my god. The burst damage from Zeus. Of course he's completely out of mana now. No regen rune. No lucky regen rune to find. But Stampede is used. They go for Jotun. Oh, poor Ancient Apparition. Not a huge kill though. I mean, it's not like there's a bounty on his head or anything. He was just trying to get his level 6, and that's the only thing Virtus Pro are lacking at the moment. The Ancient Apparition Ice Blast. Yol already level 6 on himself. So Ogre Manchu has the multicast already, has the Soul Ring and the Tranquil Boots, so the combination is there. Seedoy, does he have his Midas flying out? Oh yes he does. Not the fastest one. TP coming in from no one. Blink, Thunderclap, Promise Split as well. They're gonna get Seedoy. I think he has the Scorcher, but doesn't get to activate it yet. There it is. Gonna be thrown up in there. Mystic Flare or the kill of the Ogre, but Mirana brings down the Skyriff Mage with an arrow, just I think. God, he can't do anything to help Seedoy. Seedoy, he didn't even get to use the Hand of Midas. A little bit. I mean, maybe he should have just stayed, used the Hand of Midas to get some more value out of it. Now, God, they jump on him. That's gonna be huge if they kill the Zeus, and they're gonna do it. Another arrow onto Brewmaster though. Can he leap? No, he's just going for the TP out. Hoofstomp from the low ground. He didn't attempt it. Although he literally TP'd to this tier 1 here. Shotum comes in as well. Starstorm. No double bounce, but I think they can get Phantom Assassin anyway unless he can deny himself. No, he cannot. Didn't blur out the last right click. And look at his item. This Phantom Assassin is legit going for a pipe. I mean, you need a pipe on your team, that's for sure. And Centaur needs a blink. Centaur, if he went for a straight off pipe, it would be nice for survivability, but just the initiation. And Seema now. Oh, the smoke breaks. Yol doesn't see him quite in time. But, man, Phantom Assassin, I mean, you don't need crazy damaging items because you have your ultimate for the crit. But Pipe? Oh, and I don't know. Yol is going to get slowed down. Gonna get stampeded up. Mystic Flare. Yol once again gets to taste that combination. Double damage bottled up by no one. So they are striking back. It's 11 to 17 now. Only a 6 kill difference, which used to be 8 or more at some point. So it's not all horrible. I mean, it dropped down from a 7,500 net worth lead to only 5,000. I say only, but if it was 7,500, it's quite a huge drop. XP from 4,500 to 2,000. BCC does get himself a Maelstrom now. So gonna be able to farm up a little bit faster. 9-0 and 1. Still yet to die, but if he dies, he's gonna give away so much gold to whoever claims his bounty. It's really a double-edged sword here. Afterlife needs another 400-ish gold to finish up that Blink Dagger, of course. Hood of Defiance finished on Phantom Assassin, and he might not even finish up Pipe, although if you already have the Hood, you might as well go for Pipe. Now, God, he's going to get jumped upon again. Goes for the Thunder God's Wrath to disable the Blink Dagger of the Brewmaster, but he was in no man's land. He dies again. Ancient Apparition, though, did get the kill on the Centaur Warrunner. I guess Thunder God's Wrath helped out with that as well. But Zeus loses his own life. I mean, he started off pretty hot, but his farm rate has definitely slowed down. Doesn't have a magic wand. No idea why he hasn't finished one up, or maybe he doesn't want to go 1-for-1 at all. But they have to be careful, just because Phantom Assassin, he is number 2 in net worth. The Doombringer should overtake him soon enough, but oh, they're chasing down Seema. Can they get in range? Can they just set a random arrow flying and have it hit BCC? He's in creep vision, so his arrow should be visible. Oh, Seema, does he really want to go in with the silence? Guess he does. There's the silence. Slow as well. Mystic Flare relocate is coming in. But silence is going in. Jotun, he went for the Ice Blast. Did it connect? Yes, it hit onto the 2. God blinks in aggressively. Phantom Assassin still alive thanks to the Hood of Defiance. Gets a crit onto BCC. They need a little bit more. Yol coming in for the rescue. He needs to get the Fire Blast. He gets it as well. There's the multicast. Beautifully done. There's this. Now, can he go for Starstorm? No, he cannot. Afterlife with the double edge. Gets the 779 gold for the godlike stick. But now, no one. He's doomed up. Easy kill for Seedoy as well as God. And Yol, he's gonna even chase down Afterlife. He doesn't have enough. Oh, Magic Stick. He's gonna have a Magic Stick. No blink on Afterlife. It's gonna be delivered to him though. Yol, can he get the Fire Blast? No, he can't. That was close. A close escape, but a 4-for-2. But even if it was a 4-for-2, they lost the Mirana, so that's quite a lot of gold from there. But still favoring Virtus Pro by the end of it. Mirana still sitting on 9k net worth. At least now God as well as Doombringer have overtaken the Phantom Assassin. who was pretty tanky, but not tanky enough thanks to the multicast coming out. Now Seedoy, he might be in trouble. Scorch-Turf, is it going to be enough level 4? I guess it might be. He doesn't have his Doom, of course. And Phantom Assassin's gonna back off for now, but god, he's around. There's the arrow, it lands squarely in the face of the Phantom Assassin. Starstorm as well. He's gonna go down, but the beautiful Hoof Stomp, Double Edge. They're gonna lose their 2 heroes. Once again, Mirana goes down. That is not worth it in the end, just... This Centaur, he's been doing quite a lot, y'all. He's slowed down now. They're gonna keep on chasing. Ice Blast does come through, but Blink Afterlife gets the stun. Jotum, he goes down. Multicast on the Ignite for y'all, but can he escape Thunderclap? He's not going for it. Didn't have vision. As Io goes down. Oh, Lightning Bolt. Oh god, Centaur just got away from that range. Suddenly Centaur up to 1.8k gold. Thunderclap misses from nowhere now. There's the Lightning Bolt cut. Can he keep on chasing? Lightning Bolt a few seconds too much on the cooldown, I guess. Or does he want to keep on going? Arc Lightning's first. Lightning Bolt as well. He does want to keep on going. Might be a mistake. Thunderclap misses cut. One more Lightning Bolt as well as an Arc Lightning will be enough. Oh god. The Lightning Bolt stops the Primal Split. But now Phantom Assassin comes in as does Jotum. They have the Moonlight Shadows. Can they get the Ice Blast? Yes, Lightning Bolt as well. I don't think he can escape. Thunderglass Wrath was its all. Never mind. Thunderglass Wrath wasn't even used. So that's going to be a Yule Scepter in the making for God, which is almost going to be finished. Needs another 300-ish gold for that. 17 to 26, only 17 minutes in. That's more than 2 kills per minute, guys. I am happy. Y'all, oh, doesn't get the stun. And now he's going to get silenced up. Stunned up himself. Y'all, you went way too deep, way too greedy. You deserve to die like that, to be honest. What did you think is going to happen? And this Centaur, thanks to his just stuns, they have been getting most of the kills. Of course, early on, they got the kills into the Doombringers just because Io and Phantom Assassin slows. Of course, Scarf Mage has had his own doing there as well. BCC lets an arrow fly, a random one. It's gonna connect onto the Brewmaster, but there will be no follow-up. I mean, Virtus Pro, they should just go get the tier 1 on their own safe lane down, for example. Just get some easy global gold. They are... How many towers are they ahead with? Only 2, so it's not that big of a deal. But 5k still in net worth, XP about 4,000. But it's been stagnating, and that's good for BUHLO. They just have more time to farm up on the Phantom Assassin, for the Phantom Assassin to become an absolute beast. And there's the Blink Thunderclap. They find Jotum is going for the TP out, but the Hoof Stomp will catch him. Arrow will get no one in return, but they cannot follow up with this Orc. And they Seedoy, he blinks in Doom onto Brewmaster. No Primal Split, but there's Seedoy going down to the Mystic Flare. The Mystic Flare has been just doing so much work in this game, it really has. As Doombringer loses life, multicast onto her Seek, Ignite to fall as well, Io. Can he tether away and escape? Nope, Thunderglass Wrath comes out, you cannot run from heaven. But they need a little bit more as Yol, he's on the run, Arrow will not clip anybody. Yol still wants to keep on going if he can just stay in range. But looks like he cannot. Face boots are too much, Yol gonna get slowed down even further. Seema into the trees and TP's out. But it was a 2-for-3 fight in the end. Ancient Apparition did buy back just for the Ice Blast. Arrow, oh, a little bit off. Not by a lot, but nice try from BCC nonetheless. Oh, but they blink in. Oh, fire. No, Ice Blast. If it connects, there's the Lightning Bolt as well. And that's a dead Phantom Assassin. Jotman gets the kill. Gets the shatter from the damage over time. That combination of Yule Scepter, Lightning Bolt to follow. A beauty to watch. So Phantom Assassin suddenly, he's been on the same network for like 3 minutes, I want to say. 9 deaths on him as well. Not a good game at all. 20 to 30 the kill score. The slow one to Jotum, just under the Sentry Ward. They have the Moonlight Shadows, but they know they have Dust on Seema, so will he randomly pop a Dust? Yes, he will, just as he got used up. Arrow perfectly followed. There will be the Primal Split, but will it be enough? God, blinks to the high ground, and they need to be able to chase down anybody at all. Oh, he's just in Sentry range. He was literally just on the edge. But Primal Split, can he get anything with this at all, Yol? He's on the run. He's gonna get stunned up, taken out, Hoof Stomp, Double Edge. So Yol, he's the Sacrificial Lamb. Arrow, nice dodge from Afterlife. Seedoy will have his ultimate in 1 second. Doesn't want to use it on no one, or does he? Yes, he does. I guess preventing the Blink Dagger is also something. BCC wants to chase down Io in the meantime. Arrow on cooldown. Oh, he leaps, but he got Hoof Stomped anyway. There's the Thunderglass Raft. BCC needs so little. Arrow is not going to let it fly yet. Afterlife trying to be a bouncer. And looks like our Seek is going to make it out, as Brewmaster did go down in the end. But that was kind of a guaranteed kill when you're doomed and 3 heroes are chasing you. So 21 to 32. All sorts of kills happening. Left and right. God still has some mana in his pockets. What can they do with it? What's love got to do? Afterlife, Ice Blast comes out. Lightning Bolt to follow. It's not going to be nearly enough. It's just 4 steps away. Phantom Assassin now has picked up a Chamber, so is he going for a Blade Mail next? Just Hood of Defiance, Blade Mail. Of course, if you can survive and not lose Rex, you're gonna get the like damage items eventually, or I guess that's what he must be thinking, right? I mean, what's what else can be behind this thought process? Yeah, it's a Blade Mail for sure. Robe of the Magi plus Chainmail. I have a hard time believing that this Robe of Magi is going into the drums and this is going into like a buckler. I guess it can be turned into a AC at some point, so it could be like drums into AC later. That one, okay, wouldn't be too horrible. But I think it's still going to be Blade Mail for him. No one. He's just trying to go for an Aghanim Scepter on the Brewmaster. Brewmaster Aghanim's will do quite a lot of damage to the squishy heroes. And now BCC, he gets the leap out, but he got stunned anyway. They're going to be chasing him down, and down he goes. Quite an easy kill. Io gets it for himself. So Mirana, definitely not unkillable. 2.5k in the bank though. Did lose 400 gold. Io got some nice gold from it. Oh, mid lane, Blink, Thunderclap onto God. Gonna get thrown up in the air. No Ice Blast to follow. Relocate coming in. They're just blinking out at least God is. Jotham not gonna be as lucky. Another Blink, Hoof Stomp, Double Edge, Afterlife. Claimed himself another kill. Ring of Health in his inventory. I think he's also gonna get the Hood of Defiance with the cloak he already has. Or maybe he will finish off the pipe at least for their team. Because just having a Hood of Defiance is not a bad thing in this game. There is just a crazy amount. Oh, Thunder God's Wrath comes out. Can they keep on chasing Yol? If only had a 4-step. Seedo does blink in. Don't think his doom will matter too much. And yeah, they have to back off. God also going for an Aghanim Scepter, but only has the point booster so far for it. Although he is still above everybody else on BUHLO. So, I can't... What? We're only 22 minutes. And this game feels like it's gone on forever. We have 55 kills. 55 kills in this game. That's Hood of Defiance though, finished on Centaur. Extra magic resistant. Centaur starting to just become pretty damn tanky. So if they only had the pipe as well, they might be able to fight on rather equal footing already. Phantom Assassin has the level 2 ultimate. Kato is around with the Invis rune. Oh no! They spot him! Oh god! Gem has value. Mega kill streak ended. Io, he's the one to get the kill again. Come on, stop getting those last hits. Now BCC, he's gonna leap out this time around before the stun. Afterlife wants to chase on. The 4-step into Hoof Stomp, into Tether Slow. Blink, Thunderclap, Ancient Seal as well to silence him up. And that's gonna be Aghanim Scepter for the Brewmaster. In Virtus Pro, they started off just really explosively. And they're probably still hanging on to the lead quite heavily, but they are faltering. Only a 4k XP lead now, what used to be 8,000. Gold, net worth slowly dropping down as well. And it's going to keep on dropping most likely. Doom though finishes up his own Aghanim Scepter. So if he gets the Brewmaster, it's going to be nice. But if he doesn't get the Brewmaster, well, I guess Phantom Assassin Blur is going to be disabled if you Doom him. So that's a bonus. But Blade Mail finished on Phantom Assassin, man. What item build. It's just... But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. In the Hood, you must fight to survive. So, Virtus Pro, they have 2 outer towers remaining. They don't have just any form of Roshan almost. Chilling Touch, of course, would help out a little bit in speeding up the Roshan process. As would the Bloodlust, but Bloodlust only level 1 at the moment. Yol is going for that Aghanim Scepter of his own. But there are rather free heroes coming to jump in. Blink Thunderclap onto BCC. BCC, he's on the run already. Arrow will not land. Barely dodge. Seaman Slayer does get hit, but can they get Jotham at the very least? Stifling Dagger. There's the... Oh, Hoofstomp lands on Jotham, and poor Ancient Apparition. He's gonna go pay the price once again. Brewmaster though, he got doomed. BCC does he even have enough at this point. See though, he's trapped on the high ground. Can he blink out? He needs a few more seconds. Mystic Flare comes out, but he's pretty damn tanky. Mystic Flare only won't be enough. Another arrow will land into Afterlife. Beautiful fight. 3 heroes already down. Afterlife is dead. And Seema, don't think there's any escape. Lightning Bolt. You'll Scepter first. Lightning Bolt to follow. BAM! BCC gets the kill. So it's a 5-for-1. They get the gem, and that is a huge thing getting the gem like that. And it's almost a 6k XP swing. Net worth about 3.6k as well. That was exactly the fight Virtus Pro needed. Yes, Ancient Apparition died. Didn't even get the Ice Blast off, unless I'm mistaken. But when BUHLO is so far and they use at least some of their spells to go and Doombringer on Brewmaster, not having a Primal Split although you have an Aghanims, that's severely gimping BUHLO in the team fights. Of course, Phantom Assassin can't do much of anything as well. That's also nice for Virtus.pro. So 26 to 37 now. They got back the lead that they lost before, although XP, it was closing in on 0 now, back to 7.5. 10k gold as well. Blink Thunderclap onto Yoldo, but the multicast is there. Not gonna be mattering in the end. God, can he get far enough though? Another Blink Thunderclap. Seedoy, he's coming in level def just in case and blink out before the Stifling Dagger connects on him. So nice place by Seedoy. Gem is on the ground somewhere. Oh god, what was the Ogre carrying the gem? Ice Blast flying is gonna hit Seema, but the Lightning Bolt was targeted on Phantom Assassin. So I guess Ogre was carrying the gem, so that's a bigger kill than I imagined. Getting the gem back. I mean, they need the gem against Moonlight Shadow, kind of. But BCC has a BKB now of his own. Should be able to survive the next engagements or the next jumps that are made on him. Phantom Assassin still struggling, of course, but as long as he gets the levels, he's at some point gonna be fine, because there hasn't been a single sign of Virtus.pro going for high ground, and we're 27 minutes in already. At least BCC gets a decent amount of farm, but not to that crazy, just feared carry Mirana stage yet. Pipe done now on the center. What does the Doom has? 1.2k gold. Is he going for straight of Refresher Orb? Sure, looks like it. Oblivion stuff in the inventory. Double Doom is just excellent. Any stage of the game. Rapes, mid game, late game, whenever you get the Aghanims, Refresher Doom. Does he need a BKB as well though? That's the question now. Is he afraid of getting stun signs? Although he has the blink, so it's a little bit easier for him to jump in and get those ultimates. But that way you could blink in first. As Aghanim Scepter also feast on God, level 3 ultimate. The Aghanim Scepter gives you 165 extra damage, which is tripled by 5. So Seedoy now, he gets jumped upon, silenced up, slowed down, Mystic Flare. Well, I guess BKB wouldn't be too bad. Ice Blast used, but it was a Primal Split as well, so it's not that horrible if I did it. Arrow, oh god. Seema, he went for that one creep kill, and that's why he did not get hit by the arrow. Ogre Magi, Invis activated. Who did they throw up in there? It's PCC, but he has the BKB, so he's gonna be fine. Yol comes in as well. There's the Fire Blast, multicast onto no one. They know there's no ultimate anymore. Drunken Brawler still is level 2. And no, they're just backing off. So nice pick off on Doom. Primal Split used, but no biggie. Gem, of course, is on Brewmaster as well. The most durable of heroes on BUHLO at the moment. Centaur might be slightly better, but just because Brewmaster, most likely, if he has his ultimate, he's gonna get doomed, or will be the target for Doom at least. If he uses his ultimate, then Doom is gonna go for just somebody else. Maybe even disable Phantom Assassin. Does your ultimate, Phantom Assassin's ultimate being a passive, does the Doombringer also remove that? If you can crit on a Phantom Assassin with no damage items, you are more or less useless. Ancient Apparition going for an Aghanim Scepter slowly as well. Not too close to it, not too horribly close, just only has the point booster and that's it. Of course, he's buying most of the wards, or more or less all of the wards, just because Ogre Mage is also going for his own Aghanims. He's closer to it, only needs the Blade of Alacrity and he's gonna be finished. Double stuns, definitely gonna help. Although even the IO is pretty tanky by now. Even has a Ghost Scepter, although Ghost Scepter might just end up hurting more than it helps. Mirana's right clicks definitely aren't like that scary that you need a Ghost Scepter that super bad. But it might have its purposes. Looks like BUHLO, do they have a smoke on any of their heroes? I don't see it. They were grouping up, maybe they were expecting some aggression coming out from Virtus.pro since they are also rather hidden. And looking at the map vision overall, that's the Radiant Vision. The only ward that they have. But it's pretty much still better than Virtus.pro because they have 0. They literally have 0 vision at the moment. Of course the gem, BUHLO getting back the gem. Without that, at the moment Virtus.pro, they would be in the map vision. They could easily go in with just Moonlight Shadow gank or something. But they're playing it defensively because just they don't know where the enemy is. But Brewmaster disconnects, so we do have a pause. Hopefully, nothing too serious or long. But usually when I hope that, it's just gonna go all to cock. It's going to cock. So, what could we talk about? Pause, this just kills me. Day has been long as it is. If everything would have been on time, probably that this would be the second game, the last game of the day ending. I still like how, if you go underwater, the world changes. You don't really even realize you're in the water, but everything just goes dark. In enemy territory, you could make the sky like this, pretty much. Have a really dark config, and then just have a cyan-colored crosshair, and it would be perfect. Oh my god. I miss those days. I miss those days so bad. Enemy territory, it's the best game in the world. Unless somebody makes enemy territory 2 like it's like if somebody makes enemy territory, which is going to be like CS:GO is to CS. It's not like enemy territory 2 and it's like a different game or something. Like literally just remake the same game, but with a better engine, better accessibility. I would marry that guy. That guy would be my hero, my savior. But it's completely un-Dota related, so... Coming back to this game now. Is there any item progression worth noting, Brewmaster? Well, he's had the Aghanim Scepter for a couple of minutes at least. 1.5k on top of that. Phantom Assassin going for a BKB, Ogre Club and Mithril finished. So that's going to be a great addition to his items. He's already decently durable, to be honest. Aghanim Scepter, y'all needs another 650 gold for it. BCC 2.4k in the bank, no idea what it's going for. Doombringer needs about another 1.6k gold to finish his masterpiece, the Refresher Orb. And they didn't even say anything. Why do people never say anything when they freaking pause? It's like disconnect, restarting PC. I don't know, house caught fire, electricity died. Just anything. I'm gonna give them a couple of minutes more before I disturb them. Don't want to get them out of their mindsets. Nim Baseki Vasek. Oh, it's Vaseki, okay. Or I don't know. Is it Vaseki? It should be Baseki, since if you're not using Russian letters for the rest of the words, then B should be B, not V, right? Because otherwise S should be C. Snim? I don't know. Well, he's reconnected now, so doesn't matter that much, I guess. Just writing Russian with a normal keyboard or normal keyboard setting, it looks really weird. Wow, centaur. Oh, where's the centaur? Find the centaur. Okay. Looks like this day, I hope it's going to be over soon, because otherwise you viewers are going to suffer under my craziness. They find one illusion, Sima, he blows his cover as well by using Ancient Seal, Arcane Bot and the right click on the illusion. I don't know if they're just randomly blowing a smoke, but there's a counter smoke. Y'all see, Doyen God. Can they get the jump on no one? The smoke breaks? Can they get it? No, no one blinks out in time. Y'all, I think he could have fire blasted from the high ground. RC comes in now. They see y'all. Moonlight Shadow was used. But they had the gem still on... Do they have a gem? Yes, not the centaur this time around. So they did hand it over. The guy with the pipe, the most likely to survive. And of course, Blink plus 4 staff. More mobility than any of the others. PCC did force out the glyph in the meantime, going for the tier 2 in the top lane. Sima goes in with the silence. Is there a relocate coming anywhere? No, he dodges the Mystic Flare, activates the BKB. Sima, he's gonna go down to Chotum. Ice Blast, making sure of that. So PCC, his BKB, well, maybe not that necessary, gets the leap out. They might still catch him as the BKB is about to end. Relocate comes in as well. He dodges to the left. Chotum, he's gonna be the casualty here. Sidoi, he doesn't want to come in at the moment. So it's a 1-for-1, support for support. But they also got the 10-second BKB of Mirana down. So I think BUHLO even coming out ahead. Yes, the relocate was used, but it's not that long of a cooldown. I think it's level 2, 75 seconds. Yeah, exactly, level 2, 75 seconds. But, oh, in the mid lane, Phantom Assassin, he got doomed up. But there's the Blink Thunderclap, Primal Split as well. Arseek gonna keep Phantom Assassin alive. Well, the Doom does quite a lot of damage. With the IO heal, it's not gonna be enough. And Seedoy, he's gonna go down to the Primal Split. So it was a horrible trade in the end. Doom, oh god, the damage. Arseek still has to keep him alive until the bitter end. So, Virtus Pro, looks like they're maybe getting a little bit desperate. If they just went this 5, they would stand a pretty solid chance. But now Aghanim Scepter on the Ogre as well. And Doom, of course, now, that means that his death will delay his, well, inevitable Refresher Orb. You can only set him back by so far. And there's a BKB on Phantom Assassin. That's a huge item pickup. If only he had like 1 damage item, even a Basher would do already. Or Lifesteal or Flip. Oh, I guess Lifesteal isn't all that, doesn't matter all that much at the moment anyway. You have the Health Regen from Hood of Defiance, you're fine. BCC finds no one, leaps in aggressively, Starstorm comes out, arrow already used, and there's the relocate. They want to get BCC in return, at least force out another BKB charge if they can. Stifling there, oh god, the range, he activates the BKB, he wants to turn it around, arrow will connect on no one, so he's gonna get the kill on Brewmaster. Can he get some more? In the mid lane, they throw up the center, but God can't really do anything to Afterlife now that he has the pipe. As BCC might still go down, he's low, Stifling Dagger, Misty Flare as well, and yes, BCC will lose his life in the end, so maybe should have kept on running unless God wants to come in. There's the Stifling Dagger. BKB is activated for Phantom Assassin. See, he has the ultimate. He's gonna doom up the Phantom Assassin as well. Blade Mail is there. They don't care too much. They want to chase down the Phantom Assassin. Well, it's refreshing. The Doom is refreshing with the Aghanim Scepter. Ice Blast will get dodged by 4-staff. Sima pushes him even further. They want to get the center now. At least get something done. As Phantom Assassin, no, the deny. It's not there, Doom. He ticks him over anyway. Afterlife, he's going to get chased down by the Lightning Bolt. That's the gem on the ground. And, excuse me. Oh god. In the end, just good fight, and they get Sima as well. Maybe all can he get the Fire Blast? Buyback from Brewmaster. Has the Prime Split already finished? You'll set that up immediately as he blinked forward. There's the Fire Blast, number 1. Number 2, he's throwing it out now, but no multicast at all. No luck. Oh god, just give 1 multicast. Might have been enough to get the kill. God, on the run, has the blink dagger shot. I'm just going for the TP out. Gonna get thrown up in the air. Y'all loses his life as well, so chasing Sima will end up with 2 of their heroes deaths, and they're gonna give the gem back again. Oh no. Why did you do that? At least Skyref isn't gonna take over from the urn and Ice Blast. But the gem, the gem would have been so good. Oh god, Zeus. He kills off Skyref in the end anyway with the Thunder God's Wrath. But giving back the gem, had they just not chased the Skyref mage, it would have been just perfect. But you get caught up in the moment. And they still aren't going for buildings, just they're winning fights. I guess double ultimate will be there for Doom now. Is it finished? Yes, Refresher Orb. Gonna be flown out to Seedoy. So he's gonna have that to work with. And it's only 35 minutes in. Net worth wise, they're still doing pretty well, all of their cores, even though the Mirana died there. And, oh, the leap out. Once again, he gets stunned before. Can they bring him down? He activates the BKB. Relocate comes in as well. They're going for God. God uses the U-Scepter, but he's not going to be able to outrun them. So he dies in vain. Well, I guess maybe BCC escapes, although with the BKB, he might have been able to escape anyway. So his BKB is down to 7 seconds. Seedoy, he's around with a double ultimate. Arrow will not land. Oh, that was so close. Ice Blast coming in to follow. It would have been easy kills if the arrow had connected. But hats and woods and whatnot do not matter at all. Now BCC, is he gonna go for another fish attempt with the arrow? Leap forward, arrow, it might even land. Oh god. BCC, he's so close with those, but now he's stuck in the trees. So even if the arrow had landed, the funny thing is that there would have been no follow-up at all. Like literally since he's caught in the trees. But the smoke from Yol as well as Seedoy, they're gonna find the Phantom Assassin. Should be an easy kill if they get the Doom to disable the BKB. And there's the Doom, no BKB, Fire Blast first. Take second Fire Blast. Now he gets the multicasts, of course. Now he gets them. But kill secured. 34 to 44 the kill score. We are still surpassing 2 kappas per minute. And Seedoy just gets some more gold, and the funny thing is he still has the second ultimate. Might even not have to use the Refresher Orb if he waits for 7-5 seconds, but mid lane, no one wants to go in. Yol is there. There's the Blink Thunderclap. Want to shot on Primal Split to follow. Yol, he's on the run, but no force left, no blink dagger. They're gonna get shot. Ice Blast though is flying. Can he get there in time? It's gonna connect on Io. I don't think there's any follow-up. Courier trying to save itself. They kill the Storm Panda, they kill the Fire Panda. Cheetor comes in from behind, kills off Io. Still has the second Doom ready if he wants to use it onto Afterlife. Is he gonna pop it? Oh yes he is, just to make sure there's no blink, no nothing, no pipe even activated. Centaur is fast, but I think in the end he's gonna get chased down. Cheetor blinks after. And yeah, he's gonna go down. Aghanim Centaur keeps the Doom running. There is just no escape from this. So another 3-4-1 exchange. Well, Phantom Assassin was dead before. War? This is War. This B should be V. War? I don't know what it means though. No clue. And are they finally going for Roshan or never mind? God, he just popped the Lincolns. Or yeah, the Lincolns pretty much. Now no one, they're gonna go on him. They know there's no Primal Split, Lightning Bolt, Evil Scepter at the same time. Yol comes in as well. Multicast. Unrefined Fire Blast sometimes takes less mana than your normal Fire Blast. You run out of mana pretty damn fast if you're an Ogre match, just because, well, Unrefined Fire Blast takes up 60% of your mana. Of your current mana, that is. But they are going for Roshan indeed. They have the Pack Leader's Aura, which definitely speeds up the process, and the Bloodlust. And double damage on BCC, but Bloodlust isn't actually there on BCC, just God has it. And he's going for a Refresher Orb as well, so they're gonna get the Roshan Aegis into the pockets of the Mirana. Or into the pants, I don't know if it's like Monkey Island style, just collect everything in your pants. It's like, oh, I found a sword into my pants. Oh, salt pants. Really anything you find, literally everything. 3.9k on BCC though in the Mirana. And looking at the graphs, it's a 14,000 net worth lead. XP 13,000 or at least close enough to it. So Virtus Pro, they are pretty far ahead, and I think the Refresher Doom with the Aghanim Scepter might just be too much for BUHLO to handle. If they had just a little bit more, or had a little bit more earlier, they might have been able to fight, but now the Aegis on Mirana. Of course, BUHLO can still take a bad fight, but oh, nice 4-step onto BC, but the Doom onto Afterlife. No Stampede, no pipe once again. Ice Blast comes through. Cedo, he drops low as well to the crits of the Phantom Assassin. Can he bring him down though within his own BKB? Yes, he can. Doom has buyback if he really wants to. BCC, they get the one kill. Zeus helps out for another no one. He came back. Io bought back as well. BCC, he's dropping low. He's gonna lose his Aegis right here. He just goes down to the Immolation now. There's a long range Stifling Dagger Shoten. He's on the run, but they have the gem still. I think BCC, he's gonna have to escape as well. And it's a 2-4-2 so far, plus an Aegis. Now he comes back, but Evil Scepter onto the Phantom Assassin. Can they bring down God? I feel like they can. Arrow will land onto no one, but it doesn't matter at all. Triple kill for the Phantom Assassin, and they're gonna get Yol as well now. Stifling Dagger. Is it a quad kill? Oh, Centaur gets it with a double edge. And just as I said, I think the double Doom is gonna be enough. But there wasn't a double Doom, there was only a single one. Refresher Orb was on cooldown, and suddenly heroes dead, many of them. A 4-4-1 exchange. Plus, of course, Aegis on Mirana as well. Mirana is going for a Monkey King bar now, I think, to counteract the Blur as well as the Drunken Brawler and Drunken Haze. But they're going to get tier 2, it looks like. And that fight was so damn important because Phantom Assassin now, he has his Basher finished if he just wants to finish it up. Shiva's card going to be done on Brewmaster as well. Even a Dagon of all items on the Sky of Mage. So they are getting things. Ice Blast will not connect on anyone, just flies over Phantom Assassin, but it's no Aghanim's buffed Ice Blast yet. So they're going for a tier 3 and wow, this... Well, Doom is going to come back. Arrow lands onto the IO as well. BKB from BCC is going to have enough, but the physical damage, he has to be a little bit wary. Ghost Scepter saved him for a little while, but Mirana, they get the kill. He was not careful enough, Phantom Assassin, he got doomed, but Stampede cut him out to safety. There's the Doom onto Afterlife. They want to get like any kills at all. And Afterlife, with the Aghanim Scepter buff, he's going to go down for Sword Shoten. Does drop to Seema just because he had the Dagon Ancient Seal. Afterlife still alive. There's the Primal Split Cedo. He's going to lose his life. Thunderguard's life finally comes out. Also gets the kill on Phantom Assassin, who was unable to TP out thanks to the Doom disabling his items. And that's a Refresher Orb. Double ultimate. They get the Sky of Mage as well. Yol now running away from the Primal Split. What is this game like? What are these fights? 3 versus 4 in this fight. No one comes back. Gonna get thrown up in the air. Come on, Yol. Go for the massive multicast. Not yet, but there's the Lightning Bolt. Another cast. He didn't get a single one, but another Fire Blast will be available to him. There's the Fire Blast. Zeus gets the Zeus, I don't know, gets the kill with the Lightning Bolt. And they win the fight 3-4-5 in the end. BCC though, he kind of got demolished, and that was a Phantom Assassin with just a Javelin without even a finished up BKB, or finished up Basher rather. He's level 20 as well, so he starts just getting the base stats plus points into extra stats. Mirana definitely needs that Monkey King bar. Although at this point you also want to save for buyback if you can. Doombringer has it. Zeus has it as well. Not gonna have the refresher orb for quite some time though. 120 seconds for Zeus, 100 for Doom. Y'all up to 2.5 as well, and that's Dagon level 2 now. Finished on Sema, so he wants to be just ancient sealing, bursting people down. God, 42-minute game. The way this started, I expected just maybe epic snowball, but if you cannot break buildings, there are still 2 tier 2 standing for both teams. For both sides, and look at the graphs. They dropped down back to 10k, so it was a 5k swing at some point. Now slightly favoring Virtus Pro again. In XP was even a bigger swing, about 8,000. Now once again going back up. Oh, this game. Of course, solo casts, man. Solo cast, you always get the best games. What the hell is going on HeflaTV 1? HP 1, I don't know. I don't care. Smoke up from VP. Maybe they want to end this, although they don't have the double ultimates. So maybe should have waited for those, I guess. Maybe they expect BUHLO not to expect them why they don't have double ultimates. Just mind games. Although BUHLO, maybe they're expecting the unexpected. And they're gonna run into Phantom Assassin. Blink from Ogre. Doesn't get the stun immediately, but the Doom onto Phantom Assassin. He gets an immediate crit. Ice Blast will land on him as well. The pipe is there, but he's gonna go down. The Doom, the ultimate just does way too much damage. Gem on the ground. Ogre falls, but it's a 1-for-1. It's fine. They still have the gem as well, picked up by Ancient Apparition. How much damage does it Doom do? It does pierce Magic Immunity. The damage type is pure. Plus it does 50 damage per, 80 damage per second. Lasts for 16 seconds. So it's almost 1300 damage. Pure 1300 damage. Oh, Blink, Shiva's card, Thunderclap, catches 2, Primal Split to follow Seedor. He's gonna go down so damn fast. Sema makes quick work of him with the Ancient Seal. Dagon level 3 and the Mystic Flare. Sema, he's been playing so well this game, I have to say. Ice Blast flying will catch Io. Is it against buff now? No, it's still not. BC forced to activate the BKB. Can he get the leap in time? No, they give up on the pursuit. So BC, he's gonna be fine, but Doom dies once again. He really needs a BKB of his own, I mean. He would have a refresher as well, so it would be a double BKB. But he just goes down to the magical damage, and he has almost every single fight. Haste Rune gonna be found, but Roshan of course dead still. Not gonna be respawning for at least a minimum of a minute 40 seconds. PCC, they want to go for him again. No BKB this time around. Leap 1 second. Can he leap? Yes he can, but he's still caught. TPs are coming in. Oh god, he activates the Mjolnir. Starstorm is the best he can do now. He's just gonna go down, and now he TP'd into his own death. Are you kidding me? Mirana doesn't have buyback, neither does the Ogre Magi. God, he's around as well. He gets the blink auto. Why did no one focus on him immediately? He's still around, but Shiva's card to slow down Jotun. Drunken Haste to follow as well. The right clicks are coming. Thunderclap coming off cooldown. The other heroes have it right. Thundercross Raph is there, number 1. Number 2. Wow, triple kill for God. Are you kidding me right now? I guess the Ice Blast connected on some heroes as well, but that damage output 1280 damage. Should be the exact same damage that the ultimate of Doom does, but Doom has pure damage and it pierces magic immunity. Heart of the Rask finally finished on the Centaur. So he's gonna be tanky, but Static Field is gonna do quite a lot to tank Hero Scott now. No! He got 4-stepped into the 4-step, Thunderclapped up as well. Yule Scepter on cooldown. Can he save himself? Seedor, he comes in, but he can't do anything at all to save God. So God, he goes down. He has buyback, so no biggie there. They're gonna throw up Doom in the air. Do they have the follow-up necessary though? They might with the Thunderclap on Earth Panda. Never mind, Seedor, he blinks out. Stampede used. Or is this Stampede? Yes, it was a Stampede. Those fights, 48 or 58 the kill score now. Seedor wants to go for something. He has the ultimate, a single one at least. Drunken Haze from no one, and gonna go TP out. Ice Blast, gonna fly over him. Not gonna do anything. Afterlife, not gonna get hit either. But the thing is that the more HP you have, the more Static Field does to you. For example, if you cast a spell near the center when it's at full HP, Static Field will do about 350 damage straight off. That's just how it goes. And that's going to be Dagon level 4 now for Skyriff Mage. Lower cooldown, higher range, higher burst. And you get more intelligence. So for Skyriff Mage, it's the full package. More damage, more intelligence, equals even more damage with the Arcane Bolts. And Afterlife now with the heart, he can just farm up creeps. He can tank up buildings or towers and have the return damage them. Phantom Assassin has picked up an ultimate orb. What's it? Is it gonna be Lincoln Sphere? Like BKB Lincoln Sphere so he won't get doomed? Because Doom has been screwing him over big time. Virtus Pro, they're looking for something, some kill, some surprise chumps. So looking at the graphs again, net worth, oh what? It was a 10k swing in the meantime. Only a 6k lead, almost a 10k at least, but it's a 6k lead only for Virtus Pro now. XP down to 2000 as well. So things are getting infinitely harder, I guess. Although they're still winning the fights, but it's getting just harder and harder, and the fights are closer. Although if they just had the double of the Zeus ultimate and double Doom straight off in the fight, and if there was a BKB on Cedo, is a BKB being delivered to him? Yes, there is. Thank God for that. But Lincoln's finished on the Brewmaster, activated onto the Phantom Assassin. So they know they need the Phantom Assassin to have the necessary damage output in the fights. And Phantom Assassin, if he gets his own Lincolns as well, they might just have it. But there's a smoke from Virtus Pro. They come in, bloodlusted as well on most of them. Under the guise of Moonlight Shadow, IO is around. Lincoln Sphere, it comes out again. Cedo, does he know it? No, he does not. There's Doom number 1. BKB though, he's still alive. The physical damage not enough to bring him down. Stuns onto Seema the Slayer. One multicast comes out. Cedo has his second ultimate. He's gonna find Phantom Assassin now. So that's the death of the Phantom Assassin. IO is already dead. Yol is gonna lose his life as well, of course. So it's a 2-for-1 so far. Afterlife getting chased down. Forced left to the low ground. They need some stuns, slows, anything at all. They're gonna find him, block him in. The hoof stomp onto Cedo is not gonna be enough. So it's a 3-for-1. Gem on the ground. So they win the fight this time around. And although one ultimate went into a Lincoln's, the second caught him. Although he got some damage done between, it wasn't enough. And now Roshan number 2 is on the table. Arrow will land onto the Roshan as well. Stun him up, make the process a little bit less painful. And another double damage from BCC. Both times they've gone for Roshan, BCC has had a double damage from somewhere. And Cedo is BKB. Without this, no way they would have gotten double ultimate. The first one would have gone into the Lincolns, that would have been it. But Seema wants to come in with no one? Does he really? I would have thought not. So 49 to 61. VP getting a huge fight, and now they just have to wait for the refreshers to come off cooldown and go again. I mean, PCC of course also had a Monkey King bar in this fight. Aghanim Scepter finally finished on the Ancient Apparition. 17-second duration, and a level 3 ultimate as well. He's just level 16. So the exact right number. Boots of Travels picked up on the Zeus, comes to the bottom lane, just as no one TPs out from there. BCC gonna see Seema, but Seema just slows down BCC. Arrow will not land, or should not land. Yeah, Seema, easy dodge. Level 5 Dagon, man. What is this? What is this? Okay. Gonna have to check out one thing later. Y'all still running around bloodlusting people, trying to get lucky with the multicasts. God, he has the one ultimate. Arrow will fly. Will it connect? Oh god, just into the creep. Blink, Thunderclap comes out, multicast onto the Phantom Assassin. Lincoln's already popped. Cedo comes in, he gets the Doom. Can it be saved by the IO? I guess he can. No, the level diff into the IO. Stops the relocate, and suddenly no relocate, but he's keeping IO alive, or the Ancient Apparition, what am I saying? The Phantom Assassin alive. Arrow will not land onto Afterlife, but he got stunned. Ice Blast will connect onto Phantom Assassin. Doom is still there as well, but not for too long. He's gonna stay alive thanks to our Seek, purely thanks to our Seek. But there's the Thundercloud's Wrath. Was it number 2? No, just number 1. But that also killed the Phantom Assassin. He was so close to leaving there, so damn close, but not quite. The level diff onto the IO just completely screwed up the IO's relocate, and that was the key factor of getting the one kill. Center down as well, but now y'all, he's gonna lose his life in return. Went a little bit too far away. He's still alive, but the Dagon brings him down with a little bit of help. God, now he has arrived. Arsik drops low, level def, gets the multiplayer as well. Now Afterlife comes in, BCC. Oh, he gets the leap out. Doesn't even get stunned this time around. Arsik is low, but Yarrow will not land. No one. No primal split. Lightning bolt still alive. Double edge catches too, but that's the ages only. Cedo gets another level def. God, he goes down to the Dagon level 5 of Seema. Afterlife drops low under the Doom now from Cedo. It's Doom number 2. Gonna be chased down. Ice Blast connected on him as well. Seema, can he do anything at all except lose his own life? God, he bought back. Booster traveled in. They're both dropping so low. Ayo, he gets thrown up in the air. He's gonna lose his life. Nobody has buyback. And Virtus Pro, can they get double racks? Can they get the single racks? Can they go for GG? They need something now. They are fighting way better though. Just their fight coordination is a little bit better. But man, the double ultimates, they just do a crazy amount of damage. Plus, when you're doomed by an Aghanims, you just don't have anything. And that is GG called. BUHLO, they finally tap out. 52 minutes in. Virtus Pro. Man, what a slugfest. 51 to 68 the kill score. Throughout the entire game, we had more than 2 kills per minute. Just good stuff really. But guys, this was only game number 1 of these 2 games here. So I'm kind of hoping the second game will be just as exciting, but we shall see. But until then, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Do appreciate it, and hope you enjoyed the cast as well. If you did, be sure to follow HeflaTV on our social media to find out when we're casting some more stuff, which is pretty often. It's Twitter and Facebook.com/HeflaTV for both. All the links are below the stream as it is anyway. So guys, see you in game number 2.